What is up, my beautiful people? My name is G-Vans and welcome back to my channel. And today we are going to be talking about the new album by Lil Wayne entitled Funeral. This is the 13th studio album by Lil Wayne, and it comes to us a year after the Carter 5 came out, which was a very long awaited album that a lot of people have been asking for. And personally, I wasn't expecting a new album by Lil Wayne that fast after the Carter 5, so this was definitely a big surprise for me at least. I don't know if I said this before in the past, but I actually used to be a really big Lil Wayne fan when I was in middle school, back when I was getting into hip hop, getting into music. I think Lil Wayne was one of the first rappers that I got into besides Eminem. I really did love Lil Wayne's music at the time. Once I got into high school, I sort of strayed away from Lil Wayne's music, and it's not because I thought he was garbage and I grew up and said, oh, I can't believe I used to like Lil Wayne. It was actually because I was just trying to get my music taste more diverse, and I was just in the process of getting into more different artists, that I just completely forgot and just didn't bother to listen to any new stuff that he dropped. After the Carter 5 came out, I actually got reminded of why his music spoke to me back in middle school, and why I was so obsessed with him, and why why he was one of my favorite rappers at that time. And after listening to the 1 hour and 4 minutes of nonstop fucking Lil Wayne song that this album has to offer, I initially thought, now this right here is the Lil Wayne I remembered. The fucking crazy, wild, just Lil Wayne, just Wheezy baby. That's who I fucking recognize. This album is pretty much for all the OG Lil Wayne fans that have been following him since he's been had a crazy personality and just was really wild at the time, and was being famous from his obscure rhymes and hype ass music that he used to make back in the day. This album is everything that a lot of Lil Wayne fans have been asking for. The Lil Wayne who is really fast paced at rapping, the Lil Wayne who is really hype, and just the Lil Wayne who is funny, the Lil Wayne that a lot of people grew up with back in the early 2000s, when he was starting out with Young Money as the youngest rapper to join that record label. And I'll be honest, the first two tracks were kind of a hit or miss for me. When I first heard it, I was like, yeah, it's good, but it's not I'm not impressed right now. And then that third track called Mamma Mia came on, and I was I was instantly hooked, and I was like, all right, Wayne, give me what you fucking got. Let's see what you got. I feel that this album is sort of a farewell to Lil Wayne's crazy persona that he had at the time, because why else would he call it Funeral? And at the same time, I feel like he wanted to go out with a bang with that character and just impress the fuck out of everyone, just shock the whole world, because it definitely sounds like a much more different Lil Wayne album than people were expecting. I definitely wasn't expecting it, at least. Lil Wayne pretty much tests out his lyricism, as he drops metaphor after metaphor. And, it's not as corny as they used to be this time. They're actually pretty fucking impressive. And he also takes the time to be a lot more fast paced instead of slow and chill. He's a lot more aggressive. It's a really, really dark album with a lot of deep topics about death and about gangbanging, of just everything that Lil Wayne has experienced in his life. Now in his mid-30s, he's obviously have a lot of shit to say. And I feel like this is him reminiscing on his past life, and his past achievements that he's had so far as a rapper. And pretty much this album is just a whole ass vibe, I guess you could say. Lil Wayne goes back to his roots as he raps over early 2000 beats, and just pretty much gives us a bit of nostalgia for anyone that grew up with him when he was first starting out back in the early 2000s. Lil Wayne also teams up with past friends that he's teamed up with in the past, like Big Sean and Two Chainz, as they pretty much show the whole world why they were once very unstoppable and just a force to be reckoned with back in the early 2000s. Aside from going back to his roots, Lil Wayne also takes the chance in this album to collaborate with a lot more young talents, and some young modern rap superstars, and just gives them a bit of a spotlight. For example, on the song called I Do It, Lil Wayne doesn't really like say much in this one, and he mostly like gives the spotlight to Little Baby as he like takes over and shows people what he has, and why he is like capable and worthy to be on a feature with someone like Lil Wayne. And also on the track entitled Bing James, Lil Wayne teams up with Top Dog Entertainment's J Rock as they both pretty much do like a little tribute to Kobe Bryant, and just reminisce on like the people that they lost in the past, and how it's always the good people that die too soon and get taken away too soon. So that is a really like nice tribute to that. Not to mention the original track list for this album was like I think 20 songs, and Lil Wayne actually added 4 more tracks to make it 24 tracks. So that is also a little tribute to Kobe Bryant as well. And besides Lil Wayne showing off his lyricism, showing off his aggressive rapping skills, and just being funny and being like the old Wayne that we all know and love, he does practice on his singing voice a bit that I feel like has improved a lot since I last heard it. And he does this by teaming up with people like The Dream, who is a really like good like R&B like icon right now. And he also has a surprise collab with Adam Levine, who is the lead vocalist of Maroon 5, on a song called Trust Nobody, which I actually thought wasn't gonna work out, but it surprisingly did. So props to Lil Wayne for being able to like sound really good with someone like Adam Levine. Like I wasn't expecting that shit. It was pretty dope. And we once again get to hear another never before heard feature track with the late XXX Tentacion, on a song called Get Out of My Mind. And instead of it being like a really sad song like the one called Don't Cry on the Carter 5, it actually is more of like an aggressive like dumb hype sort of song that both X and Lil Wayne sound really good on. And like I sort of get like a mosh pit sort of vibe. Like I feel if X was alive and he were to perform that song with Lil Wayne out live, I feel like both of them would like just go fucking crazy and just make the whole crowd like bounce and shit. So like I really did like that song with X. Overall, I can't really think of many complaints or any flaws that this album has that makes me not want to enjoy it as much. Although I do have one complaint where I would say I wish he didn't use like a lot of auto-tune during like the singing portions of the album, because I feel like him alone with his singing voice sounds pretty dope. So like I honestly am not that big of a fan of auto-tune. So that's one thing that I like don't like about it. But aside from that, it's a pretty like good album. It's a pretty like good like vibe, I guess. Like it's something you hear with the boys, and it's something that you want to hear to like get hyped, like when you're getting ready to work out, or like getting ready to party and shit like that. It's like really good like party fucking music, like when you're with your friends and whatnot. Overall, I do recommend this album to any longtime Lil Wayne fans, so the OG fans, and I do recommend this album to anyone who just likes that sort of dumb hype music, and just anyone that wants to hear some like lyrical shit. So yeah, definitely do recommend this one to the majority of you. And with that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, click that bell down below, all that good stuff, so you don't miss a single one of my uploads whatsoever. Let me know what you thought about this album in the comments. I would love to hear your opinions about it. And until next time, don't forget to stay happy.
What's good, brother? Be around the bush and I'ma come around with a bush cutter and look for you. You niggas talking too much shit.